All right, I think we're live. Let's check everything, make sure we're live. Who's out there? All right, I think let's get it going. All right. What's up, guys? How's everybody tonight? Make sure the settings are right here. Got you over here. Who's in the house? It says 16 people, show 17 people. We got Patrick, Jamie, Clark. What's going on, guys? How you doing tonight? Nothing's coming up on this screen yet. Comments. Let's see. Here we go. Dirt Brute. What's up, buddy? Yeah. Robert, what's up? When are you guys going to win a hat tonight? A lot of people entered, so we'll see. We'll do that in a little bit. What's up, Al? Dale's in the house from PA. What's going on? Patrick in a Boy Scout meeting. Nice. What's up, Jeff? Joe Southern, what's going on, buddy? Lakeside Ranch. Doug, up in Mass. What's up, buddy? How you doing? Timmy Malone. What's going on? We got Miss Dirt Boss from the living room chiming in again. She wants that hat. That'd be an easy shipping, wouldn't it? Just throw it out the door. Nikki Bendetti here, neighbor, cousin. What's up, Tom? What's going on, everybody? In the teens, huh, Dale? Yeah, it's dropping here. We had 2 good days of 30. The day that I shot that last video, it was in the 30s, and we still, that video with the frost. I actually dug in the woods today because that's what I was explaining to people. The frost is different in the woods, and literally there was no frost in the woods. You got that overburden that's this thick, snow blanket, and I was in the pine trees, so there was no frost because I'm going to be doing on that 2,000-foot driveway. We're going to be putting that electric line in. It's scheduled for this week, maybe at the end of this week or next week. So we were hoping we were going to deal with that frost because I would have had to bring the ripper, but now it looks like might be able to do it with the 88 and do all that. Hey, Carl, what's up? Tom, what's up? Kevin, JC Smith Projects in the house. Anthony, what's up, buddy? Zach, Patrick. Yeah, I just been looking at jobs, Patrick. Just was, with this weather and the frost, it's just not worth going out. Where's the boss? Yeah, where is the boss? What we need is some warm weather and rain and 50-degree wind. That would knock it out quick. What's up, Jimmy? How you doing? Mr. 802 from Vermont. What's up, buddy? The 802, that's your area code because I get calls from there, so I know that. All right. So we got the shout out, we got the giveaway on the hat here. We'll do that one. What do we got for people in here now? Where am I here? 43. We'll wait till we hit 50 and then we'll do that. Yeah, is it spring yet? Yeah, that's right, Zach. You plowed last night, Dirt Brute. They're saying snow tonight. I know I saw my cousin across the street. He just had a plow on. So I said, asked Miss Dirt Boss, hey, we got snow coming? And I guess we do. So I'll be in the backhoe tomorrow. Joe says no rain, but 72 temps. Nice. CDP, what's up, buddy? Western. Excavating. What's going on? So, yeah, Dale, the arms... I tell you, the guy wasn't lying. The doctor wasn't lying when he told me he wasn't going to sugarcoat it, that my arms felt like sledgehammers. So when I went there, I get in there in the room and he gave me needles here and then through here. So they drew my blood. They took 180 milliliters, 3 big fat tubes about that big, that far, with a needle about that long. So I was like, damn, I never had blood taken like that. So they pulled all that blood. They put it in a centrifuge. 20 minutes later, it spins. It goes into a couple other tubes. And then some other tubes had some like teal color, or not teal, like an orangey blood, which is a byproduct, which he used also. So once they got the platelets out of the blood, it all goes into that. It's dark purple blood. He hit me with some a nerving agent first. He put that in there, and it wasn't that bad. And he has it on the ultrasound, so you could see the needle going in, and the nerve looks like just a worm, say, okay. And if it was, let me draw something here. So if of course, I don't have a pen or my Sharpies. They're all in the other room. So if this is your nerve here, and it's supposed to look like, something like this, any spike like that is a damaged part. So he could see that, you know what I mean? So I had some of those going on, but he said it was pretty mild because it's not flared up like it would be in the summertime. So he was sticking the needle all in here, and you could see it on the ultrasound doing this, and he was jabbing me like he was giving me liposuction. And I was like, what if you hit that nerve? He goes, oh, I'm in the nerve. So when he would go in with the needle and he would come back out, he would squeeze it as he came back out, and it would fill that void full of the platelets. So he's doing this constantly, and I'm like, I feel the pressure, whatever. So then that was done. So I felt pressure, but he numbed that part. This part up here on the forearm, he didn't numb, and he was squeezing me like this. And you know how you get a pressure point? He would make a circle. When I'd say, okay, that's a pressure point, because he would pinch it, he was calling them, instead of pressure points, he was calling them trigger points. So he drew a circle, this and that. Then he took that orange byproduct of the blood, and he put it in there. And let me tell you, that was the most painful part, because he would squeeze that thing in there, and the needle's this long, and he's wiggling it and going in and out, and he's hitting the muscle and the tendons and the nerves. And my fingers were like doing like I was playing the piano, and I wasn't moving them. And I thought I was going to shoot lightning bolts out the tips of my fingers. I'm telling you, I started getting hot flashes. I was like, wow, I could feel that. I didn't panic or nothing, but I told him I could feel it. And he says, yeah. He goes, this is going to get spicy, is what he said. I go, what? He goes, it's going to get spicy. So he wasn't joking on that. And then we did the other one, and so after all that, I'll get to the comments in a minute, guys. Sorry, I'm just telling this story. So after all that, he it was like there was pressure in both hands. I could hardly drive. When I drove home, I was like, walked out to the truck. I was like lightheaded. I get in my truck and I rest there for about 10 minutes. But then driving home, I put my hands through the steering wheel. I was driving with my wrists. And so I get home, I rested. And then after his medication come off me, I was sore as heck for that whole night. And then each day got better, obviously. But the first night, I didn't really sleep that much. And it was this was really swollen. And it felt like he hit me with a baseball bat. But they feel good now, so we'll see what happens. Time will tell on that. So that's my story on the PRP. What's up, Full Tilt? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, Mr. Boss. She was had other things to do, but we didn't know. We thought they said, oh, he could drive, but typically maybe someone gets one arm done and you could drive with your right, but when both of your arms are like that, I mean, it was like rigor mortis. You can't bend your fingers. Nothing. I didn't get motion in my fingers really till 10 hours later. I could hardly move them, you know what I mean? So when I first was out of there, I wasn't moving them, and all this was just like all messed up. But yeah, it worked out. Let's see here. Nikki Ben Daddy's laughing at me. Nice, Nikki. I missed a bunch up here. I'm going to scroll back up through, guys, in case I missed some people. 57 watching, he says. We're up to 58. All right. So I guess I could do that. Patty's in the house. The firefighters here. Yeah, Dale, it was, I didn't really practice that story. That was true. It was true. I didn't sugarcoat it at all. It was an experience. Let's put it that way. I never thought that would, those needles in your forearm there and that muscle would do that. It felt so much pressure out of my fingertips that I thought my finger was going to blow off and go into dust. That's how bad it was. And that kind of pressure lasted about 15 minutes. So it was very uncomfortable. I could say, you could put up with it, but it's uncomfortable. And I'm still, you know, to push on this, it hurts, but I'll be all right. All right. Push the button. Yeah, I couldn't push the button on the recliner. That's the truth. I couldn't reach out or extend my hands. My elbows were froze like this. I couldn't bend them out. Now I got full motion. The second day is when I got full motion back, you know. JC. So JC, today on your live feed, I was telling you, why couldn't you get a guy down there with a skid steer? You know what I mean? Just like a guy like me or myself, you call somebody down there to load that pallet with the into a truck so it could get up to you, so you don't have to drive to South Carolina. That's JC Smith Projects, guys. He's got a great channel too, fixing trucks, fixing everything. Head over to his shop after this live. Check him out. He's always fixing something in the garage. Dirt Brute's got a channel. Yeah, if anybody's got channels, you got Full Tilt Ed. He's got a great channel. Works on cell towers. Does awesome work. Awesome excavator, man. He's smooth as glass. I tell you, a lot of knowledge, and they walk you through it and teach you how to do things. You know what I mean? Just kind of what I do. You know what I mean? To just teach as you go. Yeah, it's gonna get spicy. I said, what? He goes, about to get spicy. Yeah, Black Dog. I just told the story. I ain't gonna tell it again because it was a long story, but you could go back in the feed after. So basically, I got this set up now, I think, to where I know how to do this. And you guys could go back and watch the video. And you know how some people, you could watch the video and then watch the comments as they come along. Before, I didn't have that set up. Now you could at least go through and find a comment if you know what I mean? Whatever. I like to go back and watch people's lives and look at that stuff too. Yeah, Ed, what are you going down there for in Indiana? I didn't get the invite. Come on, man. All you YouTubers gathering without Dirt Boss. This is my downtime. I'll jump on a plane right away. Is anybody going to the auctions down in Florida? They going down this year, Ed. You would know that. Yeah, JC, you should check it out with your back and stuff. Just Google the PRP shot injections. You know, I was just doing a lot. They do all kinds of stuff on the body. You know what I mean? Even hair growth. I was like, hey, hit me up right here. Come on, look at. Give me some hair back, will you? I got some extra plasma. Yeah, the auction trip was canceled, huh? COVID's canceling everything, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. That Super Bowl was so depressing because of this COVID. I mean, I couldn't take the fake crowd noise. You know what I mean? You know, nobody's in the stands and they're cheering the halftime show after everything was quiet. Like, yeah, this is too much for me, man. That was, and not, you know, the halftime show was ridiculous anyways, but yeah, I don't know. I wish the Super Bowl was better than it was, you know. You got to give it to Brady, though. He's Brady. So the Ritchie brothers going online only, huh? Man, and that's outside too. You know, you think they would be able to host that biggest auction in the world. Yeah. Meet me at a place tomorrow night. Plenty of room in the 450. What are you guys going down for? What is it? You're gonna have to call me. You got my email. I got you in my phone. You got my number. Just call me. Figure something out. I got cabin fever, man. So they got the Ritchie brothers in PA too, huh? All right. I don't know if I would be a big auction buyer because you know how it is. It's good for the experience, but you know what you get at auctions. You know, I've been there, done that. It's then you got to pay the auction fees and all that stuff. I guess if you were going to say you wanted to buy a dozer and you didn't know which one or this or that, you go to an auction, you could see them all, test them all. Then if pinpoints what you want to buy, and you go buy either from a dealer or a private sale, you know, that would help you there for sure. Miss Dirt Boss blowing up the comments. Yeah, I'm trying to go somewhere warm too, Dirt Brood. I never do, but I might have to start tanning again just to get warm, you know? A lot of purple wave auctions. All right. Yeah, I see that stuff online, but I don't, you know, like I said, I never got into it. Right? Yeah, JC's fleet owners for sure. That was Mike Kenworth. He owned 50 of them. He had everything to the T. When I said, "Hey, can I have the history on it service?" But he shot it over PDF. It had from when he bought it brand new down to just a lug nut cap. You know what I mean? He had it pretty good because he had the drivers, and if there was anything wrong, they had to fill out a log and then hand it in, and then that log went into the computer, and then the computer person got a hold of the mechanic, and so everything was always jotted down what was wrong, you know, even a windshield wiper or whatever, because the drivers weren't going to work on the trucks. That's for sure. Hey, 52 is good. I don't care, Joe. I know it's cold to you, but or 42. I'd take it. Don, you're officially retired. Good for you, buddy. 78 in Australia. ATM, huh? No frost. Nice. Australia, you know, I'd like to go there, but I watched that Parker's Quest over, and them snakes and critters and everything else over there. Or you could watch it, you know, the Discovery, and they show all that. Well, so you guys got a lot of critters in Australia. I'll tell you, I'm not into the critters. I don't even like gardener snakes, you know, but all that stuff coming out of the trees, no thanks. Yeah, full tilt. 78 sounds nice. Nice. Pouring concrete in PA. Dale Primo, one of my first subscribers, sent this to me. We were talking about this on my first live. It's I called it wool. Ed, you were asking about this, so I called it wool max, like my son, and Dale's like, no, wool wax. You know, I just looked at it real quick, but it's wool wax, the undercoating, you know, spray. That was awesome. Appreciate that, Dale. 6 degrees there now, huh? Louisiana. I know. I was gonna go down and help Dwayne at 218, Louisiana 218. He's been off the YouTube circuit forever because after that hurricane knocked everything out, all his internet. He's been out of the internet for like 6 months. I think probably about 5-6 months, anyways. And he had his hands full. He has a channel, but he hasn't been chiming into nobody's channels because he doesn't have anything to watch. -3 degrees in Scotland. Really? I didn't think it got that cold, in. Hey, Ian's the first one to win this hat right here. He won this. $35 to ship it over to Scotland. I was like, what? Digging Life 21 in the house. What's up, my buddy? Here's another channel for you guys to go watch. Digging Life. I did a shout out on my last video to him. He's got a good channel. Yeah, so there's, you know, some channels in here. That's good. Everybody knows Todd. He's the hillbilly excavator. Thanks, Ann. I appreciate that. Well, let's do this thing here. 77. Let's get it going here. I don't know how to do it. I'm going to flip you guys around on this screen so you could see it too. And then it just generates it. It picks it automatically. I got to go to the last video. Let me go to my last video here. Let me get it up. Videos. This one, no, didn't. I don't know how to do this. Hang on. All right, that's my last video. Let's see if this will do a pick a winner. All right, it was that video. All right, let me flip you guys around. All right, so here we are in the last video. Here's you can see my cursor. You go to this little guy here. Pick a winner down to there. Pick a winner. Ready? 1, 2. 3. Well, wait a minute here now. To another screen. You guys can see that. Click the button below to resume. Choose from all comments. Yes. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Good luck, everyone. Here she goes. Brent King. Yay. Brent's nice. Brent, you're not in here yet because I know you would say something. I think Brent, where is he from? I forget. He's from the States, but I don't know. Where am I here? Sorry. Let me get you straight again. So Brent is from Brent King. You in here yet? Whatever. We're gonna put you. I don't even know how to get a hold of him. He'll have to watch his back. I don't have no clue. He'll have to get a hold of me through email. But anybody that wins in the future, I'll put my email up, and then you can like this. Like, let's see here. I got him already set. Like that. That's my email. So. Brett, if you're out there, this is my email. If you come across this to see if you won this week or whenever you watch his video or you come in a little bit, he's always commenting. That's good. I like to see someone win. He's been here with me for over a year and a half watching the channel. So that's good. Hit another one up. Back on site. Nice, right? I got this down now. Took me three. You could go back to notify him by replaying. Okay, yeah. Replay to his comment. I should tell him to get his butt in here. Let me do that now. Go back in there. So you guys just chat real quick with each other while I find this Brent and get him in here. Doot. Go on there. Let me get out of this. So what did you guys think of the Super Bowl? Did your team win or what? All right, Brett, where are you, buddy? Had a lot of comments on this one because of the giveaway. I know he's subscribed, so he'll win. If I didn't think someone was subscribed, I'd have to check it and then pick another one. Come on, where are you? Do. There he is. Let's see here. All right. Go to Brent and go to his. Go this. All right. Hey, Brent, you won the hat. Come on over live. We're live right now, buddy. I'll send it to him. See if he gets it. If he's got his notifications on, which you all should, which we all don't, you know how that goes. Nobody wants to get woke up or whatever. But if he's got it on, then he'll be over. All right. What are we talking about? The GOAT. Yeah, the GOAT. Tampa. I wasn't sure. I knew Patrick Mahomes was good, so I really wasn't sure. What's up, dude? You want to say hi to everybody?
Hi.
You got to look over here. Just say hi. You got to look in here. Say, what's up?
What's up?
In here. That's everybody there. Not here. Don't look at yourself. Look at that camera. Say hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Say Dirt Boss is the best.
No.
All right. Yeah, exactly, Dale. What Super Bowl? Hey, look, Nikki Bendetti says hi, Max. You did.
Hi, Nikki.
That's Nikki Bendetti's Max's cousin. He was in a video with when his dirt bike. We were fixing the dirt bike. He came in. So yeah. Yeah, he's got daddy's eyes. My wife's got the brown eyes. My daughter's got brown eyes, and then Mini Boss there, as JC says, he's got the blue eyes like daddy. Crazy Max, Still getting done. Yeah, you're not kidding, Black Dog. That's Brady's. He's he's an old guy, and he's getting it done. I told the doctor when we were talking about the PRPs, I said, Brady's full of PRPs. Trust me on that. He laughed. He goes, yeah, I'm sure he's got a little more than PRPs in him. Yeah, cleaning the dirt off the excavator. That was his other cousin, Steven, who I call Big Steve. So, yeah, Nikki was on the mini bike. So I've been looking at like dump trucks for some stupid reason, like an F550 or something. You know, I've been looking at them all week, buying used. You know what I mean? Something reasonable that I could beat up and throw concrete in and do sidewalks and all that. Like I was talking before, because I don't want to throw it all in the little truck, or the big truck. I mean, so I'm looking at the F550s. Digging Life, what are you up to, buddy? And you didn't post a video today. How come? Dirt Sexy's in the house. What's up, Dirt Sexy? See this guy right here, Dirt Sexy? Tell you, he's in actually a video too. The video, one of my good videos. We were ripping out the concrete garage and replacing the floor in it. It was about maybe 2 years ago. He was in that. That's my buddy, one of my buddies, and he does excavating too. Actually, he got his arm. He was the guy I was telling you about in the last live that got the surgery, and that's how we got this whole PRP going on. Yeah, you probably do got some 550s, JC. I'm looking for an 08 or more or better. Obviously, the 03s and 04s, 05s were junk with them motors. I don't know. You would know. I'll have to hit you up on show you what I've been looking at for, for trucks. What's up, 669? I know, Ed, you got a nice one, but I'm not going to buy a new one. I mean, I would buy, not new, but even a couple years. I kind of want something I could beat up that's not so beat up, but that I could beat up. You know what I mean? I hate buying something so nice and then you're afraid to work it. That's the worst. So when Dirt Sexy here gets his name, because I'm Dirt Boss, he's like, oh, I said, you should get a channel going. He goes, I don't know what to be. I said, you could be Dirtbag. And we laugh. And then he thinks he's all this. So he calls himself Dirt Sexy. So I come home that night and I said, I think I told my wife, I said, I'm changing my name. She goes, what do you mean? I said, I don't know if Dirt Boss is that right. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm thinking about Dirt Sexy. Oh, that did go over so good, Mr. 802, you don't want an 08 6.4-liter diesel. I know. But I thought in 08 they solved those problems that they had with the 6.0, that they had all those issues. So I'm just started looking. So that's what I'm saying. I like the look of that truck, that year, and they're reasonably priced. But they got such a swing in pricing because some of them have bad motors. So I don't want to get into that. What's up, James Dees? What's up, my buddy? Yeah, Dirty Digging. Get back to making videos, post them. What's it going to hurt, Just not twisted chicken. The 8 through the 10, stay away. The 6.4 is scary. All right, so this is what I need to know. That's why I'm glad I said that to you guys. Then I was looking at a 17, which is nice, and that was like probably around, I don't know, 50 grand maybe. But again, if I bought that, I was thinking about just driving that, and then I don't know. This thing had boxes on it, so I could put all my tools in it. The one I think yours has one between the box and the frame too. something like that. You could bring a bunch of tools and you go to work without have to, like how I do with the van, you know. But it just, I don't know. Yeah, JC's got the trucks. I know that. Yeah, tell me about it, digging life. The 7.3 was the best. I had a 7.3, and you know, reliable. Yeah, JC, I get a hold of you. You got to email me. You know what I mean? Email me some pictures and pricing on that stuff. I wanted you have dump box ready to go on it. I really want a hydraulic dump. I know, you know, with the electric over hydraulic, just don't have the balls that I needed to have fully loaded, overloaded. I can remember this guy had to always shovel half his truck out before it would dump, or you go on a hill, slam the brakes on, try to get to that breaking point. I don't want to go through that. So I kind of want a full hydraulic dump truck. Hey, Don, the only way to get better is to start making videos. You know what I mean? You go back to my earlier videos, they were horrible. You don't have your character or you per se that you are, you know what I mean? Because obviously who wants to look at this and who's gun shy and all that stuff. So after the first year or so, you start feeling more comfortable. You come out of your skin and you look at creators that were in the beginning to now, they're almost like two different people. You know what I mean? It's for real. But the only way to get that way is to do it. It's like my first live, I was like just deer in the headlights and not wanting to look at this because of that reason. You know what I mean? You're just not comfortable with it. It's who wants to sit there and, you know, you got to think about it when you're in a machine all day, you're talking to yourself, but you know what I mean? To me, I'm talking to you guys, but really if someone was just looking at me, they'd say, this guy's freaking nuts. You know what I mean? All right, JC, I'm going to throw up. I don't know if you still have my email when we did that last live chat, but this is my email here. Just write that down. We'll go from there. Yeah, I hear that, 802. Yeah, my van's loaded to the hilt. When that thing's empty, it's fast as heck, man. When I first bought it, it was empty, so I was like, wow, this thing's like pulling wheelies. And then I load it all up, and each year I get more and more on it. And now it's still goes good, but you definitely it knows it, you know. Yeah, the 7.3 is a good motor. How's the 99, JC? How's the cab corners and stuff? You know, because this thing, you know, the truck's going to be a movie star. You know, it's going to be on TV. It's got to look somewhat good. And I do like red. I'd like to match it, you know. Let me slap this ticker off for you guys, but I don't want to see that. 47C, Rogue Excavating. That's 47C. You're in Canada. You're all right, Diesel and Iron. You missed the giveaway. Brent, he might be on your channel too. Diesel and Iron also got a channel. I'm trying to mention everybody's channel when they come in here. So go over and check his out after this too. He's got a lot of input on the technicalities of stuff that other YouTubers can't create or do. Even myself, you know what I mean? He's more like textbook reading. He knows that stuff. He was, you know, don't know how you got your knowledge. I mean, I caught glimpses of you saying it here and there, but you're very smart when it comes to the correct terminations. It's red? Come on. You're teasing me, JC. Don't tell me that. You send it to that email. I might have to take a ride to Ohio. No problem, Diesel. Yeah, I know. Once you get a good truck, it's so hard to get rid of. They're just, it's like, I don't know. They're just so reliable. They just, you know what you got at that point. And you know what you're going to get when you buy something else. Especially buying used, you're like, what am I going to inherit? No, email is all lowercase. I just put it capital so people can read it faster as it goes by. But even if you type it in capital, email doesn't recognize capital or lowercase. You can type it in capital, still goes through. Doesn't matter. A lot of people don't know that. I learned that from, I don't even remember who told me that. So, yeah, Brent King, Diesel and Iron, who won the hat, and he's on everybody's channel that I see, and he's a good guy. I want to say he's from Kentucky, maybe? I don't know. Somewhere over there. Some TLC. Gibson, no snow up there, huh? You're in Canada too. You buy Ken White Construction? Are you over by him? Yeah, the hook lifts are nice. Got 85 people in here. All right, guys. Nice. Yeah, 669. I was just explaining that the more you do, the easier you'll get relaxed. I mean, this is my third one. By my 10th one, I'll be right up in your face like this, Hey, Dirtbag, what's up? Yep, that's me. Tampa Bay, huh? Brady is the king. He is. I wish he would just retire though, because go out on the top, bro. You've been 10 Super Bowls, 7 wins. He said he's going to play till he's 45. Is he really going to do it 2 more times? If he does, geez, that's insane. But we'll see. When's the Kenworth giveaway? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, I like the toolbox idea too. I never liked the way it looked, but how, like you said, it's efficient because you'll have tools in the cab. I'll be bringing shovels, lasers, this, that, on, and then it's all stacked in, and you're like, what, looks like crap, Yeah, Taylor seems he's a character, huh? I reached out to him once when I first started, and it was kind of like he blew me off, but whatever. I worked this channel, we got 17,500 subscribers now. And, I've had a few shout outs here and there, but it's a lot of work to get subscribers and to do it. You see like how Dirt Perfect, he's got his entourage. He gets those guys monetized in 1 week, man behind the scenes. And then you got Captain Kleeman. They were monetized like that. It took me a year to get monetized to get 1,000 subscribers, and it was hard work just from me going out commenting to everybody else and just working it, just playing the game. It's really a big game, and you got to play it, and you just try to, what you put into it, you'll get back out of it. And it's back on site. That's right, PPS. It's been fun. You know what I mean? I met a lot of guys, we chat back and forth, and I talk to those guys down there too. And like Ed's going down to see him this week. So it's cool. Yeah, JC, you're up there. I don't know how many subs you're up there, but you're over 30 now, aren't you? 30K. So yeah, it does take a long time, and you get, like you said, I just started doing these lives just to get people to more familiar, because you see the videos, but at least you get to be direct asking me questions, and it I think it helps. Oh yeah, you got to sell yourself, that's for sure. I mean, going to look at jobs, you're a salesman all the time. It's like I tell people, it's like, people in sales, like, oh, my job's so hard. I got to sell. I got to sell. Yeah, okay, I get it. You got to meet a quota. You got to sell this and that, but you still got a job. I got to sell a job every time I go out for a job, no matter what. I don't have the job yet. You know what I mean? I got to sell it to this guy. He's going to get all these other people to look at it. And, so each year you don't know, like, oh, I make X amount of dollars. No, you don't know what that next month's going to be. You know what I mean? It's crazy. It's crazy. Two-way communication. That's right. Yeah, I was on JC's live earlier too. Yeah, JC, it is fun to promote channels. You know what I mean? It gives us the opportunity to do it once we got a base, and they'll get some recognition off it. It ain't like, if I had a million subscribers and I said, hey, here's this guy with 176 subscribers, everybody go over there and check him out. It doesn't mean he's going to get 800,000 subscribers tomorrow. You'll get a handful of guys that go over there. But if that channel's not performing the way it should, they may sub for a month and then back out, and, that's fine. But at least you give that opportunity to get over there for them to do that. Yep. Third and fourth bidder. Yeah. And the thing is, it isn't like it used to be. Now with the internet and, you could get, the Craigslist, people are just on Craigslist. They post all these ads all the time. So these people go on there and they'll get 10 bids to do a sidewalk. It's like, come on. You know what I mean? I know you're going to get 2 or 3, but 10 people, it's like, and it's, you get a lot of scabs and just cut your throat big time. And it gets tough. But back in the day, before the internet, it was harder for people to get bids. You know what I mean? They couldn't get everybody by the tips of their fingers. They had to go read the paper or go, you know what I mean, wherever, any word of mouth or whatever. But it took some effort to get an estimate. So they only got a couple estimates, So the brand of tilt attach is a Paladin piece. It's a Paladin, and it's FFC, it says on it too, which I don't know what the FFC is, but it's made by Paladin. I bought it from out of Ohio. It was Cleveland Brothers, not Cleveland Brothers. There's Cleveland Brothers in Ohio, and then there's Cleveland Equipment is who I bought it from. They seemed to be the best price, and they were fast. I bought it, and it was here in like a day and a half, Yeah, building relationships. Building relationships with builders is awesome. You get, like with me, you get with builders, they got the work already because they got the houses or the subdivisions or whatever they're doing. So you get with builders and you'll get the work, build a relationship with them. They're cheap as hell, though, builders, man. They want, you know what I mean? But the one thing about being in the excavation business is you're the first guy there. So the money's strong at that point. So when it comes down to painting, the money's already dwindled down and they're really getting beat up. So at least you're the first guy in the project. The builder feels rich because he just got a huge check and he's just going to give you some money. You know what I mean? And that's when you go back to do a lawn or something, then they nickel and dime you, if you don't have that in your first package. Usually on a site package, man, I'm leaning on my elbow. Usually on a site package, you have just rough grading at the end, because then you got to come back after the house is built, which would be, 7 months it could take, you know what I mean? So then you give them another price for the lawn, and then they try to beat you up. Nice, Dirt Brute. Use that tilt bucket. I found that tilt bucket that he's got, Dirt Brute. It was on Marketplace. I was looking, and I knew he was from Sandwich, Cape Cod. And I said, hey, this is right up in Mass. It was like an hour and a half, 2 hours away. I said, it's a good deal. Go check it out. He went up and bought it. Same exact one as mine. It was like mint condition, a couple years old. And he bought it. So me and Dirt Brute are the only two with tilt buckets right now on YouTube. So check out his channel too. Hopefully he did a video of it, bud. And then we had, I lost my thought. I saw his comment, but I forget what I was talking about. Yeah, so you're almost 40K, JC, huh? Well, JC was doing a live the other week, building a head on a motor. You know what I mean? He was rebuilding the motor, and he was just chit chatting with everybody, reading comments and doing his thing. You know what I mean? Like calm and cool. And you got to experience what he was doing. So that was cool. James D's, the shots so far, you know, I wouldn't know. I feel good. I'm not lifting anything, but the pain went away from the trauma that all the needles going into my arms. So hopefully I'll be healed, you know. No, Gibson. You can't check out his channel yet. You see, we're on Dirt Boss's channel. When this is over, you go check it out. I'm teasing. Yep, he's got the channel. He's got a good channel. Check out Ed, too. Full Tilt Grading, him and Brandon. I gave my price to customer drive a few places. Yeah, exactly. That's what you get, Lake Pines Farm. Go with the lowest price, and they get what they pay for. I can't, you know, I've done so many jobs where I took a price from somebody, gave them the price, and then they didn't go with me. A month later, they call me back, and the job's done, but they want me to rip it out and redo it. And I did it a few times, but then after, you know, when I first started my business, you know, and then after I got, you know, had to work, I was like, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not going to go after this guy's Band-Aid and rip it out, because it was more of a, you know, it was just wasn't about the job at that point anymore. I was just like, no. Exactly, JC. Filmora Wondershare. Yeah, I'm still old school. I'm using the GoPro Studio. It freezes up all the time and blah blah blah. I bought the thing that Elite Earthworks has got, and I tried it. It just seems so difficult. I mean, I don't have the patience to learn another software. Yeah, I would travel for an hour in the spring, like right now, you know what I mean, before spring, or late fall when it's freezing up. Then you're trying to grab that last cash before everything's froze. Yeah, dancing girls will build your subscribers, and that, you know, that's crazy, isn't it? These girls that have these channels, I mean, granted they work, you know what I mean, the ones that, you know, and some don't, but if a girl's on that thumbnail, it just it's just not fair to us guys, you know. Here we're busting our butt, working our butt off, putting out 300-400 videos and grinding it. Yeah, they have to be pretty. Yeah, exactly. Everybody, hey, let's get Mrs. Dirtboss in here. Tell everybody, say Miss Dirtboss, come into the office. Let's see if you guys can meet her. Oh, she wrote I am. Ha! You guys have to tell her. I'm not yelling for her. She's camera shy. She's, you know. Filmora. April, at the end of April.
What?
No, I told them, well, did you get that already?
Yeah.
See, it ain't on here yet. April. Yeah, Mr. Boss. Money's where your mouth is.
I said I wasn't going to dance.
Oh, she wasn't going to dance.
I said I'm not dancing.
You got to look up here.
I am. I see it. Hi, everyone.
That's my wife, Stephanie. She's not, she's got the loudest mouth, except for when it comes to cameras. She's shy.
No, I'm all right. I know. I got to get better for you. I got to get better so we can. But thanks, everyone, for everything.
Ozstars, what's up, buddy? Ozstars Cars. I was saying your name wrong all on that last feed. I feel bad. After I hit you back, I go, I think I was pronouncing your name wrong.
The real boss.
Yeah, the real boss. No, the real boss is my daughter.
Yeah, our daughter. Our 6-year-old daughter. She's our boss. It's funny. Oh,
See, we got the comments
Yeah,
here.
it
This is
looks good.
this is who won. Brent King. You've seen
yeah, I
him in the
remember him.
comments.
He's always on.
He's
there.
always on. I think he's
Yeah.
from
He's good.
oh, right here. He's got it. North Carolina. Goldsboro, North Carolina.
Dirt Brute Boston lady. Definitely Boston.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. I still, yeah, definitely. Someday I'll be back taking Michael and the kids.
No. If I move anywhere, it's not where there's more snow, or not that there's more snow out there. It's still north and or east, but I don't want to go. I'm going where there's no frost, and up there is nothing but rock and granite, and there's no dirt. It seems like it's, you just invest in hammers and just pins and bushings and everything else.
Thanks, Dale.
Hey, Dale. Yeah, I'm lucky. All right.
Dale, you're the best. Dale's the best.
No, Dale's a good guy.
This Ed. All right, Ed's full tilt.
Full
I got to learn everybody's
yeah.
name. Okay, gotcha.
You always hear me talking about these guys. Ed's going down to see Dirt Perfect and the whole crew down there in Indiana. He's leaving Wednesday. He told me there's room in the 450. I'll meet him right on the state line.
I said, take him. Take him. He can go.
Yep.
He can go anywhere.
You gotta hit me up, Ed, or I'll text you after the show. See what's going on. I at least gotta know what's going on. We won't even tell Dirt Perfect. I'll just hide in the back and then jump out on him.
Dirt Perfect. He's funny. All you guys are great.
My wife wants to, Tennessee. I know people that leave here always go to Tennessee. They struggle so hard to make it here in New York, doing excavation their whole life, busting their butt, running dump trucks, just barely making it. Move to Tennessee, multimillionaires, killing it. They say they cannot. It's just they can't keep up. There's that much work. I don't know. I don't know nothing about it. Yeah, he's right in Indiana. He's in the smallest town. There's like 50 people in his whole town. Ed, you'll know what Indiana, what part he's from. I can't even think of it.
Dirt Perfect.
Yeah, what the hell is it? Derby, Indiana.
Small town, yeah.
Menace, Florida. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you said you were going there on vacation, weren't you? This week?
Dirt Sexy.
Where's Dirt Sexy? You back?
I said, hey, Steph. You're crazy, Mike.
Dirt Sexy's in the house. We finally got Stephanie. Mike, you know my wife. She's not shy at all, but she's shy on this.
I know. It's so funny.
It took me 2 years to get her on camera. She says, "You just go live. I'll go." So finally, I made her. I made all these.
I'm more outgoing than you.
No, exactly. I'm the least outgoing. Like, you go to the coffee shop, I get, I'm like this. I don't talk to nobody. Everybody at Walmart knows her. Like, I'm like, wait a minute. How does everybody know your name everywhere we go? And our business, Just
gotta be nice to everybody. Say hi. That's what I do. That's all.
Yep. Is this a tax-free state? All right. Tennessee, Dirt Sexy wants to go down to Key West. He's been begging to go down there. He says, if I go, he'll go. And we're going to live the island life.
Yeah, sure.
Get a couple catamarans, some fishing poles.
Can I go, or I'm not going?
I'm not, yeah. What? Well, obviously, he's going to move his family. We'd have to all move down there. I'd go where I could dig sand all the time.
I don't know if I want to move somewhere with someone's name Dirt Sexy.
Yeah. Yeah, Dale. Yeah. Stuck in Canada. Yeah, you got it bad, Gibson. Because your winter's like 10 months long, Frost you got permafrost. Let's just put it that way.
The snow's awful, I know. I don't like the snow because when we get snow days with the kids, that means the kids are home. Yeah,
and we're supposed to we've had a lot of them, and we're supposed to get snow tonight. And like where we are, there's a mountain that's, this little small mountain. It's not like the Catskill Mountains or nothing, but it's big enough. It's in our school district where it could be 35 degrees here and rain in here, but up there, it snowed. So the school's closed and everybody's flipping out. Why is the school closed? Well,
right.
This mountain up the road got 4 inches last night, and the buses can't get up there, and it's not fair to everybody else because there's only a handful, one bus that takes the whole mountain. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's like the whole school's out because of this mountain and all the time, you know?
Yeah. No, we get that though, but yeah, I get it. Just stinks for us sometimes. He says we can't hang it. We can't with our New York's. I don't even have a New York accent. I can't even try to.
Key Largo. Yeah.
Key Largo.
Yeah, exactly.
I get asked where I'm from. Now I'm in New York, and I get asked all the time where I'm from. Anywhere I go, where you from? Everybody can't. They never guess it. It's like I'm from another planet, even though I'm from Boston.
Yeah, Lake Pines. Yeah, I bet you add the water for the compaction because it's so dry. And then you got Arizona, same deal. That you can't even like. I got a friend out in Arizona that you can't make any dust if you're sweeping the sidewalks. You better have water there to spray it because that's a dust-free state. You no dust going on there. So there's different parts, you know.
This is another planet. Sorry.
You can read them.
That guy's funny. See, Zach? Boston is another planet.
Messina, New York. Really? Illinois taxes you, huh?
It's called Boston.
Yeah, I know, JC. It's like they say to me, all her friends say to me, listen to his accent. I love that. What? What do you mean? I talk normal here. I don't have that chowder accent.
We don't say Boston. We say Boston with an O, Boston.
Yeah, but you don't say R's and all that crap.
Right.
And I say it from just, you know, a New York City accent. They have accents too, but it is similar to a Boston accent. The guys in Long Island and stuff, but like the Tony Soprano, you guys call me.
I thought that was Western MA. Thanks. He said, I thought that was a Boston accent.
That's right, JC.
Oh, I wish he would do that, JC.
I was looking at one of the 550s. I was looking at Dirt Brute was in where did I say it was? Hyannis. Hyannis. And I looked. I said it was 20 minutes from you in Sandwich. I googled it. I said if this guy calls me back, I'm gonna have Dirt Brute run over and video this thing for me.
Yeah, he did say
that.
But
he never called me back. The guy at Marketplace. Hey, I'm interested in the truck. Can you, I want to talk to you on the phone. I'm sick. I don't want to go back and forth. You know what I mean? I got a lot of questions. Here's my number. Give me a call. He gives me a thumbs up. I wait 4 hours. Hey, did you get that number? Here's my number. Yep. I'll call you. No call. Finally, I just put the number in, and then I just deleted it. He never called me. I'm like, listen, you want to sell the truck? You can't call me. I mean, come on.
Dale asked where we met, so that's a story.
Oh, it's such a story.
It's a good story, though. It's a good friends.
Yeah, it was through friends. I might as well tell it.
Let's do it fast. Yeah, fast story.
Super fast. My buddy here, but my high school buddy and her high school friend. So my high school buddy went to college out
Salem,
in Salem, Mass. Mm-hmm. Met his wife. Then they always told us back. They dated for 3-4 years. Told us, you got to meet this guy. He's just like you. You got to meet this. But we were dating other people, so we never hooked up and met. So then they got engaged and they had the wedding party. And they said, we want you. And I was still had a girlfriend. She still had a boyfriend. We want you to be with this guy, Mike, that we've been telling you about. We're like, okay, whatever. But, that was 7 months till the wedding. So whatever. In that 7 months, my girlfriend dumped me and she dumped her boyfriend, but we still didn't meet. And then, so we go to the wedding party, or she come up like a weekend before. Yeah,
weekend before. Yeah, to see the hall and
because she to see the hall with her friend, do all that stuff. We met. We went out and partied.
Meet Michael and the guys out, and then.
So, I was blowing her off because honestly, I thought she was too pretty for me. So I was just like, whatever. This girl, whatever. And then.
No, was that we clicked right?
No, I know. We clicked right on that, and then we honestly never left.
No, so we did the long distance for about 2 years, back and forth to Boston. Every weekend, we never missed a weekend. Every other weekend, we took turns. I worked till Friday night, and I drove right in here, or he did the same thing, and we never missed a weekend. And then,
so that was 2 years. Then I was so sick of it. I said, "Listen, either you're gonna move here, and we're getting married."
It was very hard for me, though. It was one of my toughest decisions to leave my whole family there and come to New York. It was very hard, but it's good. It's good. Yeah. And Boston's not that far away.
Right.
So
it takes us 2.5 hours to get there. regardless, that's what happened. And then she moved here, and then we got engaged, and then married, and
then now we're just trying to survive.
whatever.
We're trying to survive.
At least
everybody.
Thanks for asking, Dale, because that at least rekindled me a little bit. Because you forget about that. You know, it was a good time back then, but obviously, how life is.
I know, kids and now with this year has been tough for everybody. Everyone, I'm sure. And
the salt kills northern trucks. That's right. All right, enough of the lovey-dovey. We
need a love story, dirt block story. Maybe. We'll see.
Yeah, the love story.
Oh, that's good, JC. That's awesome.
Yeah. No, you guys got it. You could tell you guys adore each other. She makes some hot applesauce. Like right at his live feeds. He has homemade hot applesauce.
See ya. No. No, I help. We got 2 little kids though that still need like one-on-one care, and it's just tough. So, he's like the third one. Comes third on the list.
I'm good with that.
That's fun.
Yeah, I did get Joey. I got the plasma. I went through the whole story. So you'll have to go back after this feed and just check it out. And I also hooked up where you could still read the comments. I didn't have that before on the last 2 feeds because I'm an idiot. So I got that all done. Thanks, Henry. Appreciate that. Sassafras. I just seen his name up in here. Where'd he go?
Yeah.
Full day. He's got his own conversation going. Sassafras is out by Elite Earthworks, Missouri.
Sassafras.
Joplin.
I like that name.
Joplin, Missouri.
Do we have a title for Dirt Mom?
Yeah, 14 weeks. Right. Our CDP, our governor shut us down in the beginning. Back in when was that? March. Boom, done. All construction done. Yeah, awesome. You get caught, you $10,000 fine, and guys were getting $10,000 fines. No, like concrete truck people were delivering concrete, and they were stopping them. Nope, you're not pouring here, and they were handing out fines. Couldn't have more than. Then they put it down to you could have one person on the job. Mm-hmm. So a guy was pouring footings by himself, and the concrete driver was pouring the footing, from the truck. Shut down, gave the guy a fine. Says this counts as 2 people. The concrete driver counted as a person. It got bad. So I just stopped, you know what I mean? And it did hurt me, it did hurt. And even, like some businesses were super slammed, obviously Walmarts and stuff like that just killed it. But even some construction people say they were busier than they've ever been. It wasn't like that for me because, in the beginning, I blew off a ton of work that I could have gotten with calls because I wasn't working and I wasn't going out and meeting people like I should have been. But for the kids' sake and her and everybody, I just, I took it serious. I said, hey, listen, whatever. We got enough money. We got enough money to chill. Let's just chill. I think I stayed in the house the whole, quite a bit. I didn't go down to get my coffee or nothing.
He did.
Right. So that was in, last year in March. So it is what it is. Now it's just like, whatever, I'm everywhere. But yeah, hopefully this year's better and we don't get shut down. That's all I got to say.
And the kids can go to school because it's important.
Yeah, the kids got to go to school. I mean, I feel like
these kids are
not to get into all this stupid COVID crap, but I feel like it's almost like we're going to have a generation. You know how we had the millennials. And now we got a generation that is going to be, if they're not in school, what are they going to be when they're in their 20s? What generation? I mean, come on. They're teaching them not to work. They're going to be living off the government. I mean, that's bad.
No. Well, Gibson, they've been shut down since December 26th.
You said that. I've seen you said that before, Gibson.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
That's horrible. What's up, Heath?
The high school kids. Yeah, I thought about the high school kids. That's really tough because they're missing out on high school. Yeah, I never seen Sassafras on that last video, so I'll have to check that out. I want to see what Sassafras looks like because he has his comments. I know you guys read comments and stuff. He gives stories, man. You read his comment last, and that will put you right before you close your eyes. He's got good ones. That's right, JC. Right. You put away, and yeah, it definitely hurt businesses. There's no doubt. Yeah, there's a lot of regulation in New York. Millennials. Dirt mover. Yeah, dirt mover in the house. Yeah, that's good. I haven't seen that name yet. I don't think. Yeah, Joey.
Yeah,
That's-
Ohio
yeah.
seems like I know. Everybody's got problems with the state, but I like Ohio.
Joey said it'd be nice to go and watch a movie. Definitely.
No, right. Joey's from right here.
Oh,
You know the
really?
guy I donated, to on Facebook. He's out in Skodak, out by.
Yeah.
I don't know
Okay.
if you're out by Four Brothers or not. We're out to Four Brothers all the time, Joey. Eating the pizza's so consistent there.
Oh, Four Brothers. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. the
I know
best.
you're out that way somewhere.
Our daughter loves it there too.
Yeah, because you could be loud. It's like home
Yeah,
style.
we take the kids. It's fine.
It's a good time.
Oh, he's homeschooling his kids. Oh, well. That must be tough. Dirt road is.
Yeah, no, it's tough.
Catherine Ross. I don't know who that is. Do I?
Where?
Till Primo says I look at Catherine Ross.
I don't know. Everybody from her hometown calls her Winnie Cooper. That's who she was.
I'm like, what?
Winnie Cooper. I had to Google it because I didn't really watch that stuff when I was growing up, but whatever.
The Wonder Years? I know.
Yeah,
I
this
can't
is
believe
live now, Muggs. Come on.
He doesn't
Get
even.
with the program. It
stuff
says
I had to
live.
teach him is crazy.
Watch this. Muggs. Live. This is live.
So up your elbows.
Yeah.
Hang on.
They're working.
Jesus.
Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. What's up, Brian? How you doing, buddy?
Hi, Brian.
We gave away the giveaway on the hat. Brent King won it from Goldsboro, North Carolina. He hasn't chimed in. I hit him back up with a comment, but that's funny, JC. Yeah, everybody
Thanks,
from our
JC.
high school, like we go to a reunion, not
It's like
even
my
just a
nickname.
reunion,
I
but
know, it's
just her town. She comes from a small town out there, Chowdertown, I call it, but they
Whatever. But he always wants it when he goes back. So,
Yeah.
But he makes fun of it.
they
call me that.
yeah, they all call her Winnie. I posted a story on my site. So what's your site, Sassafras? You got a channel too now? I didn't know you had a channel. I'll have to check that out.
Oh, Somerville. That's right near where I am. Winthrop. I'm from Winthrop, which is right near Revere, East Boston,
Yeah,
Somerville, Medford. Yep.
Winthrop's a little island peninsula that goes out,
Yep. Winthrop.
and a little skinny piece that goes out. It's called Winthrop by the Sea, and it's right across from
It's awesome.
from the airport, Logan Airport, which is really cool. I mean, it's definitely cool. It's like how the Cape goes out, like that. Well, Winthrop goes like that, but not as big.
Dale, I'm going to go look her up now. Thanks.
Catherine Ross. Sassafras Valley. All right, I wish I'd known that, Sassafras. Now I do.
Concord, Mass. Yep, I know Concord, Mass.
What's up, Chase? We got a dog on the farm over here named Chase.
Yeah. Medford Street. Okay. In Somerville.
West of Boston, 24 miles. Andrew Stratton.
I go back and forth all the time with the kids. I think I did 90. I don't even know how many times I've hit 90 in the past 15 years. 90 west and east.
Yeah.
Khakis.
No, I didn't look at the Rampart trailers yet because they don't have any in stock. They got to order them and make them. And I just like an impulse buyer. If I wake up that morning and want to buy it, I'm going to buy it. And it's like, I hate ordering things and making me wait. And there's like 6 to 8 weeks out or more, It's going good, Chase, just waiting on the weather. We got an electric line to dig on that 2,000-foot driveway I did, that house there. I got to dig that line. So that's going to be a 2,000-foot electric dig. It's a long stretch in the woods, too. Do that maybe next week. Got a house we're going to do a house that's also coming up probably next week. We're going to do that early. We just got that job and they want to go ASAP.
Yes, where you're from. Yeah, we're in Albany, right near Albany.
Yeah, Sassafras. So I haven't been working on the equipment. I still got things to do, though, I charged batteries the other day because they were weak. So I just take the terminals off, put them on 2 amp, let them run for 10, 12 hours each battery, or let them go overnight sometimes, and just slow deep cell charge.
I'm trying to see if I heard of that restaurant. Fred's asking. I've heard of it, but I don't know for sure. If it's Mexican, he wouldn't eat it. I would, but
Yeah,
he wouldn't eat
who asked
Mexican.
that?
Fred Kim.
Oh, yeah. No, we're big. If anybody's been out there, you got what's their names?
Who?
The
He's asking about. I don't know.
Calhoun's. On Route 9. No, I know that it's
Oh,
Chinese.
okay.
It's the best in the world. It's
Calhoun's.
world renowned. Every movie stars have been there. It's the best, and they're actually shutting that place down, and I can't believe it. That's like half the reason why I go when I do go is for the food because they do got good food.
Yeah.
And you get the chicken parm.
You
and
think I would know it was an Italian place? He said it's Italian place. I'm thinking Mexican.
Yeah,
Sorry.
and you go into what's it? Not little, the North End.
Oh,
Forget about
yeah.
it. Forget about it.
It's good food.
You come out 12 pounds heavier.
Yeah, you're not gonna find good Chinese food around here.
Yeah, Route 2.
Oh, Ed went to BU, Prince Roy. That's a good school. It's a good college.
Yeah, you could dig a ditch in the crappy weather because ditch don't have to be too pretty, We got to dig it 30 inches. Electric line's got to be 2 foot here, but being that this is primary, we got to bed it in sand because of the soil conditions. So we're going to go 30 inches, bed it in 6 inches of sand and backfill it. They want sand over the top of it. We'll probably use the sand we use to bed it to go over the top. Because you don't want to move the same material 3 times, You got to dig it, then you got to backfill it, then pad it twice. That's 4 times. So I was telling the GC today, I'm like, you're adding cost me if I got to bed that pipe or bed that it's direct burial electric line, which is good. Thank God we don't have to put in a conduit going that long. Yeah, I don't like Mexican food. I go as far as Taco Bell.
Isn't that funny? I love it. I eat it all
and
the
that's
time.
not Mexican. But the thing is, with the Mexican, I mean, I'll eat it here and there. I just don't like the smell of it.
No,
it's like if she cooks it or something, it smells like BO to me, the armpits. But I think, I ate a lot of it. I used to live in San Diego, California. So I ate a ton of it there for like a month straight. I was just eating because they had it on every corner. Everything's Mexican there.
No thanks.
And it was the real deal. But I got to I don't like it no more.
He said Taco Bell's amazing. Oh, my God.
The chalupa, bud.
No. Yeah,
the Taco Grande.
Chipotle's good. Chipotle's around here. That's
I
not
hate
bad,
Chipotle.
but it's still.
I like Moe's. Moe's actually is good.
Moe's stinks.
They're all closed up around here because of the COVID. They shut they boarded up and moved out. I didn't think she likes Chipotle. I don't
It's
do
better
nothing
than
for
Moe's, but it will do until I get back to Boston.
Cilantro. Yeah, forget it. That's like curry on.
It's the curry smell. I think
that's
I don't like
curry
or
on
whatever.
the Asian food too.
This guy likes chicken parm. That's it.
Yeah.
We'll order chicken parm if McDonald's
Mark
is
G,
serving
what's
it.
up, my neighbor? How you doing, buddy? This is my wife, Mark. Stephanie.
Hey, Mark.
This is Mark from down in Catskill Mountains, down by Andrew.
Oh, okay. Awesome.
Mark G here lives down by the world-renowned Andrew Camarada.
If that's, yeah.
Yeah.
Andrew, yeah.
Yeah. I
Cool,
reached
that's
out to him.
awesome.
I reached
Good.
out to him this week and didn't even get a reply. That was nice of him. Can't even answer a question to a small YouTuber like me.
Yeah, Robert, that's good. I always go there. La Fiesta on Central Ave. I actually worked on that on Central Ave for years at
What, he's
Verizon.
from here too? Rob.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, Robert, where are you from? You're right here, right? I remember you saying that the other day. You were, I don't know if it was Colony you were from or, yeah, it was Colony because you were saying you were digging in, you were with the sand.
Yep. I would go there all the time. And then I would, geez, what's right across?
Yeah, Fred, that's right. He's rich, and that's the fact.
Oh, yeah, Andrew. Oh, yeah. Colony, yep. I know where it is.
Yep, that's it. Yeah, we got to put the the magnetic tape. It's not magnetic, but you know what I mean, so they could scan it. The tape over the ditch.
Yeah, chicken parm. That's he would do that
every day. We got chicken cutlets in there now. That my brother-in-law just come back today because he lives next to us.
Yep.
He's from Boston too. Her brother. So he brought back a stack of chicken cutlets
from the meat market.
I could put them one in each cheek. Camp Pendleton, San Diego. Yeah, I was by the Miramar base. I wasn't in the military, but I was down there working on the Merrimack base. And I was doing, they were doing, what the hell? Not hurricane, but earthquake prevention. So they were doing the whole base over, and I was working on that for like 7 months in the desert. And those F-14s and all that were going out behind me. I was right on the airstrip, and they were so loud all day, but it was so awesome because I was in my early 20s, and I'm up on the scaffold laying all this stuff, and then I go eat lunch down in the little town what they have there in the barracks or wherever it was. It's actually where Top Gun was filmed, is where I was working, and in that restaurant is where I was eating, and it was totally crazy cool. But so I would eat in there during the days, and these pilots were all 18, 19 years old, and I was like, so what do you guys do? No, we're flying the jets. I go, you're flying the jets that I'm watching all now? Like, yeah. And they're just touchdown. They were just doing maneuvers, practice. And I was like, man, I just always wanted to fly a fighter jet. If I could do all over again, I would be in the military doing that. I think that's awesome. And I was just amazed that I was eating. They were like, you know what I mean? I was starstruck with them big time, and they were just kids.
Thanks, Jamie. He said your Boston accent's awesome.
Yeah, Derek. I wasn't getting his advice on any type of work, but I was, whatever, just small chit chat, just like I would call Dirt Perfect, and he'll answer the phone, or Digging Life. Me and him chat the other day. You know what I mean? You talk to YouTubers. Digging Life. This is my wife. I think you missed it. You saw my son, but this is my wife, Stephanie.
Okay, Todd, right?
Yeah,
hey,
Todd.
Mark said snow day. Mark, let's not hope a snow day, because then the kids are home.
Mark, how much snow?
Like snow days.
Mark, that job that I'm doing, my next job, but I got all the permits done and everything, is down by you. It's on King Hill Road. I don't know if you're down by that. It's King Hill. Where's that? Yeah, King Hill Road is right there. Oh, yeah. So I got that job. I'm going to be starting. That's why I was getting a hold of AC and Jesse Muller, because I was going to have them run some dirt in or do something on it. I might have Jesse do an ICF foundation, but I know you're down that way. I don't know how close you are to that. It's right outside of Greenville, or in Greenville, say. As I say, you can stop by and check it out when we're on site.
Asking about the town. What town it is?
It's in Greenville, and that's King Hill Road, Greenville. It's got to be 10 minutes from you, because I think you're 50 minutes from me, your town, and then I think that was about 50 minutes. And that guy's also a YouTube fan. Dave, his name is. He works nights, so that's probably why he ain't on here. But he got a hold of me through YouTube, which was cool. Yeah, guys that push snow and need it for the economy. You know what I mean? There's no doubt. When we have a dry winter, it definitely hurts the economy, because let's face it, all the black toppers here, and even guys in my industry with the excavation, when we stop during the winter months, they pick up snow plowing, and they do that. And I'm stupid for not, but like how JC mentioned earlier, I save to get through the winter. And I'm not saying I'll never snow plow a parking lot or do get a big loader and push stuff like that. I'd be interested in that. But insurances are super high on it. And, you have Captain Kleeman in the house. Jesse replies to my message. No, I talk to Jesse all the time. Me and him chit chat back and forth. He's actually a cool cat.
Jesse's good.
Jesse's a good guy. You know what I mean? I've been talking to Jesse for about probably a year and a half, maybe. He commented, hey, on one of my videos, and he goes, I'm right down the road from you. But so then we started talking, and he's good. And I know if he wants to do a collab with me and do that kind of stuff. So, he's good like that. But, I was talking with Andrew about doing the block work on his castle, and we were chit-chatting back and forth, and I had some ideas, you know what I mean? And it kind of went sour, you know what I mean? It was just hit or miss with that. He would answer back when he wanted, yeah, let's get together or whatever, but it never happened. And obviously that, there's nothing that would help your channel more than to do a collab with AC. You know what I mean? Everybody knows that, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? You're not going to beg for it. That's for sure. Yeah, Captain, he is a good guy. Captain Clemens, well, you heard me talk about him all the time. That is Dirt Perfect's right-hand man.
Yeah. Okay.
He's building the YouTube yacht.
YouTube what?
Yacht, like he's building a boat in the woods.
Really?
Well, so he says. I don't know. We've
Awesome.
Well, we've seen footings, but that's about it. It's a project in the making. No, he's building it's gonna be nice.
That's awesome. I'm gonna go with the kids.
All right.
Night, guys.
All right.
Thank you. Okay.
All right, she's gone. Now we could talk about her.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, no, Andrew, I hear you. You need the snow to keep the economy going. Yeah, Mark, he does march through the different beat, but like all the world to him, you know. He's getting it done. Yeah, Digging Life's always got the hot comments. You know when he comments, he's on fire. So Ed's gonna have to get a hold of me. He says he's going down to see you guys, Captain. And I just busted his chops that I didn't get the invite. So I might be sneaking in the back of the 450. Yeah. I figure, you know. What? Yeah, I was wondering, Joe, because when I first met you, you said you were going to CAC. I think we met on, I think it was Mike Jones' channel on a live chat. And that's how when I was like, oh, where are you from? And you said, oh, I'm from Skodak. I'm like, wow, that's like 10 minutes from me. So you were going to sell him a KUBOTA? What kind of KUBOTA? No, Digging Life, you stand out. I hear you. That the fireworks, for sure. Well, Brent King hasn't been in here. I hit him up. He might not have got the message. Yeah, snow is loving. Hey, that's right. You got to like the snow. I mean, in my younger years, and I still want to get back to it, is snowboarding. I love the snowboard. I used to go 5 days a week because the mountains, I'm 20 minutes from a mountain over here in Mass, Jiminy Peak there. And man, we used to snowboard all the time. Hopefully when my son, I try to get him into it, he'll do it, and then I'll do it because it's great exercise, you know. I'll be the old guy wearing a helmet. I used to frown on those guys. Now I'm be wearing a damn helmet. Hey, thanks, Sassafras. Nice to see you. Have a good night. Brownies and ice cream are calling. I'd be up all night with that right now. So what's everybody watching from right now? That's a question I had written down that I wanted to ask. Like, are you watching from a PC like I got here, your phone? Because you could, you know, obviously everybody knows you could watch it from a phone, a laptop, or like an iPad. Just want to know like how other people watch it. Obviously, the best connection, I think, or the clarity are these the PCs throughout serious clarity. Phone, yeah, mobile phone, laptop. Both. PC. Yeah, I watch, you know, like when I'm doing a video or whatever, I like watching it on the PC. I mostly watch from my phone, you know, at night when I'm just whatever, but the PC is where it's at. I think you could open it up, and if you got a nice big screen, it works well, and there's a lot more options you could do for comment and stuff. 60-inch TV, yeah. I mean, that's probably where I mostly watch was on our big screen because I have it on there. You know, everybody's got a smart TV just about now, so you can get the YouTube app on that and go to town. I always watch that on there. because the kids always have everything on. Nice, Nelson, the man cave. Right, yeah, Steve, I do that too when I watch Dirt Perfect. Them guys chat. I turn the TV down, or one or the other I turn down, because there's always a delay between a phone and a TV. Turn it down, and you can even put the live chat on the TV too, which is cool. It's funny because when I go up with Digging Life and on his live chats, and my son, you know what I mean, which is right here sneaking up on me, I'll say, watch this, he's gonna say my name, and I'll stay at chat, and if yeah, right, and I'll be like, Dirt Boss in the house or whatever, or I'll say something, and then he'll go, Dirt Boss is in the house, and my son just rolls his eyes. I'm like, see, Daddy's on TV, bud.
Dad,
Hey,
can
buddy.
we go in the hot tub later?
No hot tub. I put a bunch of chemicals in it today.
Come on.
I did. Tomorrow we'll go in it. Because I can't, doctor said I can't go in because of my elbows. I got to go in. We'll go in tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll go in, buddy.
Okay. Thanks, Dirt Boss.
Yeah. The kid calling me Dirt Boss. Yeah, Brent won. Yeah, Lakeside. That's where it's at, I think. The monitors are nice. 669. Thanks, buddy. Where am I here? Did you finish? Somebody just said, did you finish something? Get a kick ass. Yeah, I know. JC, it's funny, isn't it? What's crazy is that, you know what I mean? It's crazy getting a shout out because who the hell are we? You know what I mean? Just little YouTubers, and then when someone recognizes you, even if they smaller, bigger channel or whatever, it's still cool. You know what I mean? It's definitely cool. I say that to my mom. I'm like, would you ever think your son would ever be known around the world? And she just looked at me all funny. What are you talking about? I'm like, I'm known around the world. Your son is known around the world. And she's like, yeah, right, whatever. And I said, look at this comment right here. And I'll say, this is from, all over. I mean, you guys watch channels all over the world. So people just, it's funny that someone in Vietnam is watching me. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Yeah, it is from another planet. All right, Gibson, we'll check you later. Yeah, exactly. Dirt brute. My son won't even. It's crazy. He's like, he's too cool to say I'm cool. Not that I'm saying I'm cool, but you know what I mean. Elbow's feeling good, Todd. I got those shots. I went through a whole spiel of how it felt. So you'll have to, after the stream, go back and look at that. It was pretty intense what they did to me. It was pretty intense. Yeah, JC, I think it does. It definitely it lets you get more personal with the character or personality of somebody, for sure. Yeah, Joey, I know. Like I said, you live in 10 minutes that way. The other guy that just was in here, he lives in Colony, 10 minutes the other way. It's cool. I never, you know what I mean? We live in an area where there's a lot of people here. It's not like Dirt Perfect where he lives in there's 50 people in his town. So you go into the store, everybody's they know who you are, basically. You know what I mean? We got so many people. It's just there's so many excavators. There's so many excavators in this area. It's crazy, the competition. Even homeowners just buy excavators just to have them. They put them on their lawn. Yeah, Nelson, that horse barn, Carl was in here earlier. I haven't been back there. The barn's done. He's going to do the interior, I think, in the spring. But they're supposed to put on two bigger barns, like 300 by 100, one barn. And so hopefully we get that work, who knows? You never know, if you're going to go back to them. I didn't get hired directly on that. So I was like a third party deal. Yeah, Ed, we are cool. Yeah, Western MA excavating, you just got to do it. You know what I mean? You don't look at like with this GoPro. Here's your GoPro. It's hard to look into it. You know what I mean? But you get used to it. If you wear glasses like I do, you don't have to. That covers you up a lot as far as looking into that camera. So, but I wear glasses. I wear glasses when I watch TV. You know what I mean? I'm a sunglass dude, man. It ain't, I could obviously do my YouTube videos. I'm doing them now without glasses, but it definitely helps you. But as far as me, someone says, why you always got your glasses on? Is just, I told them I wear them when I watch TV, and that's no lie. My father did too. You view from your phone. Yep. Yeah. How far are you from Greenville, Mark? 10 minutes or so? But yeah, I definitely will. And then I'll get you on that site and meet you over there. Yeah. Ohio has some beautiful farms too, JC. Definitely. I like when we drive through Ohio, it gets into central Ohio, it gets flat and a lot of big farms, cornfields, and then you get down lower, southeast, you get into the mountains and all the Appalachian Trail and stuff. That's where we were hunting down in there. I actually got lost in the mountains down there. Yeah, right, Dirt Brute. I hear you there. Yep. They are hauling a lot of salt around here. I tell you, the roads are starting to dust up big time. All right, Jamie, thanks for stopping in. It's late over where you are, right? I hunted Zanesville, Logan, in that area, southeastern. Then I was down the first year. I was down all the way on the Kentucky border by the Ohio River, a town called Peebles, Ohio. That's where I went first, and that was desolate. That was super desolate. Big land down there, but I loved it, man. I got some good deer out of there. 140s, nothing above a 140 though. I got the hot water pressure washer on Craigslist. I bought it from a guy out in Mass. We went out there, picked it up, I bought it reasonable, but I dumped a lot of money. I dumped almost $1,000 into it since I've had it, and I've only used that thing a handful of times. It kept giving me trouble. Didn't know why. I kept burning up the ceramic pistons inside. They call them packing, whatever, and they're made of ceramic. Kept cracking. They get hot and cracking. So I bring it back. They service it. Oh, you need packing again. What? $700. Come on. What are you kidding me? I just did this last year and I used it 5 times. So finally this year we figured it out that it was the quick connect that goes into my pressure washer. The rubber, it wasn't sealing good. So it was catching air in there. So it was putting air into the pump and it was burning out the packing. So now I'm direct hose into it because I use it off the container I put on a 300-gallon gravity-fed water jug. Yeah, YouTube's better than TV, that's for sure. Yeah, Ed, I agree with that too. YouTube will, like I said, and my wife, she's more outgoing than me. But for me doing this, I think made me, and I've heard they're perfect, so I say the same thing that we're not the most outgoing dudes, could be kind of intimidating too. People coming up to us in when we're out, what I mean, we're construction dudes. We dress like goofballs and whatever, towing excavators. Nobody, people are scared of you, but it lets you be more personable because obviously you're talking to people. Alberta's in the house. What's up, Todd? How you doing? Minus 42. Steve, I heard that about the elk down there. So there's elk in PA too, which on my way back from Ohio, the season was in the PA. I think it was only like a week or something long. And there was a guy with a small elk on the back of a hatchback car. And we were like, oh my God, I couldn't believe it. And that's crazy. I mean, New York had elk back in the day, we're talking back in, I think it was the 20s or 30s. And they had an abundance of elk. And I don't know what happened, why they all left or got shot or killed, or they didn't just keep producing. Yeah, digging life. I went through that too. This is my third live, so you know how it is. And I talked to you on the live, and you just basically gave me confidence of saying, hey, you'll get more relaxed as you do more. And there's no doubt it's like that. Plus I'm on the right software. Before I was on that YouTube where there was a delay. Like if I go like this to the camera, I could see my hands over here doing that. Couldn't do that. Now it would do it. And I was like, oh man, this delay is really messing me up. So it's definitely, you just got to read and go, you get over it, whatever. But it took 3 videos for me to figure this out. And it does with most YouTubers. I can remember the other YouTubers saying the same thing. We got to figure this out, blah, blah, blah. And there's really no way to test it to go live without going live. You know what I mean? So where do you test it? You test it by doing this, and it is what it is. Yeah, over hunted. That's what I figured. Yeah, the elk, it's not like a bear. A bear, it's horrible eating, you know what I mean? But an elk, that you could cook an elk the right way. It's good. What's up, 501? Thanks, buddy. Yeah, Joey, there's moose, right. And there was moose here. We had moose in our fields. We got this monster bear. Let me show you guys this bear I got on the trail cam. This bear's been hanging at my neighbor's house for like a year and a half, and he finally came over into my dumpster. And I was wondering why he wasn't in the dumpster, but this guy's a fat bear, and he was in my neighbor's tree, looking in his top story window. Can you guys see that? That is a big bear. So he was in my dumpster. He took everything out of my dumpster and threw it all over the place, dragged every bag out there. And we had scallops the night before, and that's what he was in for. And for years, everyone of my neighbors keep saying about this bear, and they have cubs too. But I just never seen it, and they were catching them on the cams and stuff. And then we never really get scallops. And then we did one night, we threw a bunch out, and he was in that garbage, and he got them scallops, man. But he had to throw every bag out of garbage in this dumpster before he found the scallops. And he dragged them off in the woods and made a huge mess. Yeah, and there's tons of people that walk our road, like my wife and stuff. Like she said, if she seen that thing going down the road, she'd freak out, But so we had a moose here that we actually named because my mother would call this moose in by just call and say, we named her Mary, okay? So she'd be like, Mary, Mary, when she'd come out in the fields. We have a bunch of fields here. And this moose would come up like a dog and would get close, and keep coming. And so it would attract people from all over. They were taking pictures, this and that. So then finally Incon gets the word. They come, they shoot the moose after this thing has been here for all summer long. They shoot this moose because they said it had some kind of brain disease. I forget the name of it. And then come to find out, they did the study and it didn't. It was just a friendly moose. I was like from here to that camera, you away from it. I was in the tall grass. I had my camera on me. I laying on my back, and I had a big pile of corn on my mother's lawn. So it was coming to the corn. It could smell it, but they can't see that good. And I was literally under this moose. It was walking right near me, and I could hear the grass coming, and the grass was, it was in the hayfield, and it went right above me. And I was like, I go, once it got above me, I go, what did I just do? I go, I am the dumbest bastard alive. I says, because this thing's going to stop me. You know what I mean? If it sees me. So I froze and I freaked out. And it went away and I ran. But that was nuts. But they ended up killing that moose. Yeah, scallops and bacon. My buddy, he's a chef. And he works for a bigger company. And he just always gets me them. You know what I mean? I love them scallop and bacon. Because you go to the weddings, you get them. And then they'll come out with them, and you'll get one, but you can't take more than two because you feel like a big, large guy. So you take two, and then you try to find that person ever again, and you can't. It's done. So you got two scallops for the night. Yeah, it was impressive. So the moose was a female that was here, and our tenants that live down below, he come in at 3 a.m. one night, and he says the moose and a male moose was standing in the parking lot, and he says the rack on this male moose was hanging outside its head 3 foot. He says he couldn't believe it. And I said, did you get a picture? And he said he was just so starstruck he didn't take a picture. But I said, are you sure it was a male? Because I didn't see no male. And no, he said it was a male. Yeah, I bet you do, Dirt Brood. I'll get out to you soon this summer because, like I said, Jimmy has that house out there, and I got to go out and see that house. So we'll hook up. He said he's 20 minutes from you. I think he's closer inland in a town. Is there a town Latham over there? I forget the name of his town, but I remember him saying the town Latham, but I don't think that's where it is. He's closer by you. Yeah, Cape Cod. You'll go anywhere, Miss Dirtbush. You know that. Yeah, exactly. I'm running from a moose. I got to lose weight, I tell you. It's like the older you get, you always heard the stories growing up. Oh, wait till you get my age. Oh, this and that, this and that. It's true. I mean, it seems like my activities stay the same, but I'm not losing the weight during the work season that I put on during the winter. It stinks. You got it, Mark. Yeah, Alex, that's where it's at, buddy. That's where it's at. East Ham, no, I don't know. I can't tell you the name of it. I can only remember your town sandwich because it's a sandwich, but I don't know. I don't know the town. I know. Like I said, he said the word Latham one time, but the town that he was saying was it was harder to pronounce. I don't know what it is. I'll let you know. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Hearing aids and knee replacement. Yeah, I try to protect my ears as much as I can around any equipment now because my father was always, what? And my buddy Jimmy, who's oldest, like the same way, and he runs skill saw. My uncle the same way. Anybody in the carpentry is just running the skill saw all day and doing whatever. That just repetitive noise in your ears, I'm telling you, it does. So I've been since my 30s, been doing ears like crazy, and I like this. I like it with the plugs in them. Yeah, I still bow hunt. Yeah. So yeah, not a lot. I only had 2 videos before I even did YouTube that were on a game cam, they called it then. I have videos on there. I didn't put none of that up. I haven't really, since I started YouTube, I haven't really hunted much. That was something that me and my father grew up since I was 6 years old doing. So when he passed, that really it's just hard for me to get out now, you know, and we lived to hunt, you know what I mean? It's crazy. So I do hope to get back to it. And I have since he's passed. I've been out a couple times around here, but I haven't gone. I went on one trip back to Ohio one time, and yeah, I definitely want to get back bow hunting. Though I love bow hunting. You know, the gun is okay, but it's, you know, once you squeeze the trigger, then the work begins. You know what I mean? There's really no hunt in it. You know, JC, the sugar. I'll tell you what. So I've been off sugar for a month with my coffee. I used to do 2 or 3 sugars with all my coffee, 3 cups a day. So then I cut back because my eye was twitching, and it was twitching for a while. And it twitched back 10 years ago, but then it stopped. So this lid kept twitching. So I Googled it, and it says either caffeine, tiredness, or stress. Well, I got all 3. So I've tried to figure it out. I said, I'm going to stop coffee. I'm going to go to 1 cup a day. So I started doing that, and it seems like it stopped, but then it seems like it's pretty good. But then I stopped the sugar. I said, you know what? I'm cutting sugar out of my coffee. And I've been doing it for a month, and I love it. It's like the first couple of times, it's like almost like when you go from soda to drinking diet soda. You're like, oh, how do you do that? But then it's an acquired taste, and it actually tastes better. And the caffeine lasts longer in your body. You don't get that crash with the sugar. So I'm only drinking 1 cup a day now, and I like it, you know. So I really got to cut out more sugar as far as snacking too, you know. I don't do any sugary drinks. The juice, I do water, and this is cranberry juice with water. I do that, but I drink a lot of water too, straight water, you know. And I don't do soda. I stopped drinking diet. My wife got me on diet Cokes and stuff like that. They were crazy with those things. And I drank those for years too, but I've been stopped drinking soda probably, I don't know, 6 years or more. Yeah, Henry, I hear you. No, I hear you. It's definitely because I have all those memories with my pop, and you know, we've hunted crazy. That's why I'm such a good tracker. I could track a wounded deer like crazy because of him. My pop would rush the shot every time. You know what I mean? I'm like, you know, even when we practice with the target, he'd pull the bow back from, dude, you even aim? I mean, come on. We go through so many arrows. I had to either track deer or track arrows. I had to find them. So finally I got a metal detector, and we would find our arrows because of the metal tip. You know what I mean? Find them in the grass. But yeah, it's a good time. It's mostly good stories and all that stuff, you know. Sodium. You know, I don't do no salt ever. I've never when I was teenager and all that stuff, I used to dump salt in my mouth and eat stuff. And then I haven't had salt in 20 years. You know what I mean? No extra salt. I mean, obviously salt in the foods, but I never, ever take salt out of a shaker and put it on my food ever. So I feel that helps. But I just had all my blood work done, and it was all good. And they said what I have was high or low vitamin D. So he says you got to get on these little pills, you know, the D2000, I think. I don't know, she'll chime in and tell you what it is. But those, I'm telling you, help your mood. He says your mood, you won't have mood swings. It will keep you steady. You need the vitamin D. And I think the coloring under my eyes, I used to have like a somewhat darker complexion here, is going away a lot. And I was Googled that the other day. I think my complexion's better. And it says it will help your skin color and all that. So them vitamin Ds were good. Yeah, that's great. Hey, Dirt Boss, Miss Dirt Boss, what's those pills that we got the other day over the counter? The vitamin D pills. So that's what he said, a vitamin D deficiency. Yeah, Diet Coke is, yeah, right. It's addicting. That's a hard thing to get off, I'll tell you, because it was good. What are you gonna, you know? You too, Digging Light. Thanks for chiming in, buddy. Everybody go check out his channel too. Digging Life 21. Yeah, there's a lot of moose in Maine for sure. Dirt Brood, I know. I like Florida, but I don't like snakes. All right, I'm gonna try that, Ed, because it's just my right eyelid, and it's like ping, 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 and we'll just do that. But then we'll do it when I'm laying down for bed, and I'm thinking, it's when all your thoughts are going. I didn't know if it was stress too. I mean, obviously it's stress too, but the sodium for sure. It is what it is. You know what I mean? When you're young, you could take anything. It seems like, and believe me, you can. Right. 20 minutes in the sun. But and like he said, even though we're in the sun, is it full body sun? Most of the time I got a hat on or this or that, or you know what I mean? You're catching it here or there, but do you need the 20 minutes of direct sun, like just in a man bikini Speedo there, PP says? Because you won't see me in that. Yeah. Dirt boot, I hear you. I watched a video the other night of a guy going through the swamp down there, and he was going like this to the boat driver, and he was in this like the thickest. Didn't even look like a boat could go in this water because it was so much vegetation, and he's hanging on the front of it, and he reaches down off the bow, this deep into the water, and pulls out this python. I go, that dude's friggin' nuts. I would never. Are you kidding me? He grabs that python and throws him in the boat. Gotcha, Ed. I'm okay. Sodium. That's where it's at. It's my next journey. That's my next one. Well, this Brett King guy thought he would come in. I'll have to. At least he got the email. If he didn't, I mean, I don't know what to do. If he doesn't get it, the next live, I'll give another one anyways. I don't care. Right. I already had skin cancer here. Right here, they cut me twice in my nose. Gave me 19 stitches right here. That was 2 years ago. Was I on YouTube? It was right. I think it was right before. It must have been right before on YouTube because you guys would have seen it. It was in the summertime. They cut me right there. Big time. And then stitched me all up. And then a week later calls me up and says, we didn't get it all. There's still legs in there and the tentacles. But you could leave it. It's not going to hurt you. It's probably not going to grow. I go, is it cancer? He goes, yes. I said, my father just died from cancer 2 months ago. Cut it out. I don't care. I'm coming back in. So he had to cut back through the stitches in the and cut all that out and then get it retested and then they got it all. But that was nuts. I didn't like hearing that, but they said that's the safest skin cancer to get. But he did a good job. I mean, as far as that 19 stitches in my nose, and I had a scar there anyways from being punched a bunch of times, So kind of straightened it out. You love chocolate anywhere. Are you kidding me? Freezer. There's chocolate in every cabinet out there. And she likes dark chocolate. I hate dark chocolate. Oh, I'm a milk chocolate man, even though it's the worst chocolate for you. But I can't stand dark chocolate. It's got a different sweetness taste to it. Oh, that's horrible. I could never. I hate snakes, man. Yeah, basil. That's right. Basil skin. Sponge candy. What the hell's that? That's what's sponge candy? Those are Dennis in the house. What's up, buddy? I emailed you back. I don't know if you got it, but I put you in my phone anyways. I got you all programmed in with your profile picture. Those are Dennis. Are you going down to Indiana with Ed too? I mean, you guys leaving me out like this? He's going down this week. Oreos are the bomb. My uncle will eat a whole sleeve in like 4 minutes. I ain't Miss Dirtboss. Did you hear what he said? We'll be addicted to whatever he said up there. It was called sponge candy, I think is what he said. I like Moose Munch, popcorn, the caramel popcorn with the chocolate in it. That's awesome. And Dove chocolate's good. As far as candies, I love like the caramel stuff. The Worthington candies, those are great. I love that stuff. Go hunting, you could suck on them all the time. When I was in PA, I was hunting in Allegheny Forest, and I was hunting deer, and it wasn't bear season. So bear season was like a week after I left, and I was sucking on honey, like pure honey, and I had bears around me like you wouldn't believe. And the outfitter was like, we've never had anybody have bears like this. So I started filming it, and I couldn't believe the amount of bears I had on me. And I said, could it be the honey? You know what I mean? It had to be the honey that I was sucking. They were like bees around me. They kept coming up, little baby ones the size of, I mean, you could pick them up. They were so small. They were cute as hell, to big mother ones. You know what I mean? And that was some experience having all those bears around me. Multiple different mountains I was on, and different bears were coming around me all the time. And I swear it had to be the honey that I was sucking on. Yeah, just Google it. Sponge candy. I don't know. That's the problem, JC. And I tell my wife this. I'm not going to go to the store and buy a 6-pack of Reese's Pieces cups and put them in and just eat those in my truck on the way home. Okay. I said, I'm not going to buy this or that, but when it's in the cabinet, I'm going to eat it. So do not buy this for me. She said, oh, I thought you would like a snack after dinner. This, that. Yeah. Who wouldn't like that? But my belly, I can't do it. Stop. So if I don't see it, I'm not going to go out and buy that stuff. You know what I mean? I don't buy snacks at the store. I'll buy coffee and stuff like that. But I don't buy the chocolates at the store. And she's always got that stuff here, or always making banana bread or blueberry bread. And it's tough. Yeah, Oreos, any kind of food like that at night and going to bed will keep you tossing and turning for sure. Yeah, that 38 years of skull. Whew, you ain't got a pair of jeans that don't have a ring in them then, that's for sure. That's bad. That Miko that worked for me had the dipping problem too. He always dipping. He tried to quit it a bunch of times but couldn't. It's bad, Right, construction machinery. I hear you there. They are. That's right. That's right, Robert. It's not fair. Chips. Yeah, I like chips too. Have a sandwich, have chips. No doubt. Well, that's good, Dennis. You gave up the dip. Thanks, Dale. I appreciate it, buddy. Stay safe this week, huh? I know it's getting late. It's 9:30. It's like time flies when you do these things. You know what I mean? You're just chit chat. It's like chit chatting with an old friend, in a garage. You know what I mean? You could go, holy crap, we've been talking for hours here. So it's a good time. It's a good time. We'll give it to it's 9:30? Yeah. When the boss yells at me, go to bed. And then I'm so pumped I can't get to bed after this because I'm like, man, that was a cool stream. I like that stuff. You know what I mean? And I start thinking about it, and I'll go back into it. And now that I got the comments loaded so you can go back and read the comments, I probably watch the whole thing back. Stupid. That's right, JC. They do. Good wives. Some wives don't, JC. We're lucky. We're lucky. I got to say that. Rocky. Yeah, PPS. My PO. I don't have a PO box, but on my about page. Well, here, actually, I don't have it on there, but my about page is this is my email, anyways. If you need to get a hold of me, but my about page has my address on there, which comes right to the shop. You too, Dennis. We're gonna be jumping off here soon. Anyways, yeah, Werther's. That's where it's at. Right. Well, during the hunting season, you smell like estrus the whole time. You know what I mean? Spraying deer gander, deer dander all over your clothes. It's like it's so crazy, and that's why with the technology of today, there's so many products, and they keep making more and more and more. It's like even though you have everything, you spend another $500 on everything every year just to re-up it or get the newest stuff out. And it's like back in the day, they didn't have that, and you still killed deer. So it's all gimmick. It really is. I hear you there, Ed. Yeah, everybody, hit the thumbs up if you're still around and you like the feed. And we don't have a PO. No, we don't. But what's the difference of a PO or a regular box? Right? Mailbox and PO box. No. Yeah, the addiction is reading all the comments. It's crazy. Yeah, that's the problem, Dirt Brute, is sometimes it's good for the guys that don't have a problem, but the guys that have a problem don't leave. You know what I mean? And then they hang out, and you're like, well, listen, dude, I got to go in. You know what I mean? You really want to just sit here and drink beer by yourself? Yeah, I guess you can, but got to go, man. But yeah, I haven't drank a drop of alcohol or beer, nothing, not even nothing. Well, let's see, 15 years now. This is my 15th year. Zero, nothing. I was a little wild child, Thanks, Brian. Later, Henry. Thanks for coming in, buddy. I appreciate it. From one bricklayer to another. I like this StreamYard, though. The delay is only like 3 seconds because I can hear my wife's phone. She got it in top-notch, full tilt in there. Yeah, I hear you, JC. No, I know. Thanks, Fred. Yeah, Dirt Brute, that's the thing, That's any, a lot of, people don't think alcohol is a drug, man. That's addicting just as any other one. And it's not good. Well, boys, I tell you what, I am gonna bail out of here. It's 9:35. I feel like I gotta get to bed soon. So you want to say bye to everybody? You're sneaking in on me again. You could just say bye or hi. What do you want to do? Nothing? All right. Well, guys, we're gonna end this stream. I appreciate everybody coming on. Until the next one, I'll give you just as much notice. Hopefully that worked. I gave 10-hour, 12-hour notice, whatever it was. And we'll figure something out, give another giveaway out, whatever you guys think we should give away besides the Kenworth, as Digging Life said. But hopefully one day I can give away a Kenworth. That'd be great, huh? That's everybody's dream, to be able to give back like that. So, this is it, guys. Thanks. I appreciate it. Everybody have a good night and a safe week.